Uncle Dave Meltzer. Davey Meltzer as an announcer. Davey Meltzer is an announcer, and Miro publicly asked question to reporter that claimed he rejected AEW Full Gear match, and this is due to Davey Meltzer. So let's dive into it, because I love burying Dave Meltzer. As previously noted, Miro is reportedly healthy and wants to wrestle on AEW, but his creative status with the company remains up in the air. During Wrestler Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer of F4WOnline.com addressed the situation. In September, Tony Khan came to Miro and had this idea would build to a match in the November pay-per-view, the November 19th pay-per-view Full Gear, and he didn't want to do it. It's weird. A lot of people come from WWE are very leery about losing, but anyway, they went through, and now November's over, and now we're in the new cycle, and they were going to bring him back and try to come up with ideas for him. Bullshit, Dave, because it's got fuck all day with losing, son. It's they don't know how to fucking utilise people. If you lose, you can lose in ways that don't matter. I mean, back in the day, people lost, right? But they were fucking still protected. But AEW sucks. So Davey boy, Davey Meltzer, get it up, ye son. Miro's the man. Come back to WWE, son. Get on the tanks. Get on the missive. No rushing. That's what we want. Dave Meltzer, though, talking about it. Just look at the state of Dave Meltzer, man. His hairline's going. He's wearing the Turtle Beach that I was using earlier to play Call of Duty Warzone. I'm a 22-year-old. He's like a 63-year-old. There's levels to this game, son. You may have a wee bit more money than me, but your dick's about this big, and you like the Japs. And on that note, let's move down to the bottom. And Miro tweeted at Meltzer with, what happened between January and June? Meltzer replied with, why don't you tell us, brother? I'm too busy wanking the New Japan over here, brother. So Miro asking Dave Meltzer what happened between January and June, and Meltzer saying, why don't you tell us? Dave Meltzer, I prefer Dave Meltzer when he didn't have a tick, but he had to go ahead and buy it off Elon Musk because he's a fucking fanny. And that's the bottom line there. But it's kind of funny that Miro calls it Dave Meltzer, you know, like, it's right, like, say that is true, right? But I don't think it is about Miro. I mean, even if it is, who cares, right? But he's right. It's like, the guy's been underutilized since he joined. Like, he won that title, and he's barely been on TV. Like, look at the amount of people in AEW, right, that they bring in and are barely on TV. Like, they try and push that Sonny Kiss, right? And to be honest, I'm kind of glad they're not on TV, but at the same time, it's like, they try and pretend to be all for that, but Dave Meltzer's a fucking AEW paid for mark, right? He'd be marking it for them anyway, but he's making money while chugging it. And Tony Khan, on the other hand, absolutely sucks. You know, like, he brings all these guys in, he floods the roster with shite, and then there's nothing to do for them. Like, how could anyone honestly sit there and say that Miro has had a better AEW career than WWE? People thinking he was getting underutilized in WWE, right? Even if towards the end he was getting the Rusev Day shite and he was, you know, his wife was sleeping with Bobby Lashley, which isn't exact, but it's still fucking storytelling. The guy had a WrestleMania match against Cena and came out on a tank. What's he done in AEW to like a 10 for that level, man? Absolutely hee-haw. So Dave Meltzer, mate, get in the fog bin. Nobody likes you. You absolute suck. And until next time, that'll do it here on Fog Wrestling. We don't like you, Dave. I never will. You and Wade Keller and your band, the fucking Brian Alvarez, man. Oh, Vince McMahon phoned me in 2002, wanted to know how a brand split would work, and I told him how it would work, brother. And Vince McMahon, one, probably doesn't even have a phone back in 2002, and why, he's got JR, he's got all these people, man. Paul Heyman, like, people like that. Johnny Ace. Fucking think of the people in the wrestling business, but he goes out of his way and he phones Brian Alvarez. There's more chance of him phoning Marcus Alvarez. Hey, man, you want to do the brand? Anyway, fuck off, Davey boy.